Previously, Carly, who became a hitwoman to avenge the loss of her family's life. The target assigned by the boss was Adam Smith, a CIA agent who knew about the murder of Carly's family. He subtly suggested that they join hands. In response to the proposal from Adam, who felt limited in his ability to find the person who took his sister's life alone, Carly accepted his proposal since killing anyone other than for revenge was against her beliefs. And so the two teamed up. Good evening, tree climbing. I'm the mystery guide.
It's like a hitwoman and a civil servant, right? I think one of them will betray me, the other in no time.
You might be right. Now let's see the rest of the story.
Excuse me, Chief Porter? Hey, Adam, sorry for calling you here. Not at all, I know what you want. It's about the professional assassin, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Apparently, you met the female suspect when you were a child, as a victim in another case. Come on, you're safe now. Hey, what happened? It's a case of a family slaughter. Apparently, only the girl survived by hiding in the dark, but the rest of the family were all...
Mom, Dad.
It's only a possibility, Chief. I'm not sure it's the same woman I remember. There is no way you could forget someone's face. Sorry, but I need you to dig into the archives and get it to me as soon as possible. Although I don't think we'll ever be able to capture a professional assassin, just in case. I understand. Now, if you'll excuse me. She's not in the armory either. Damn it! Where the heck did you go, Carly?
What did you say?
Whoa! You're still a kid, aren't you? Miss likes to play hide and seek.
How can you speak so casually in this situation?
If you really wanted to kill me, I'll be dead already.
Fine. I thought you'd be more scared. You're so boring.
Oh my god. Were you lying when you said you were gonna team up with me?
Don't be ridiculous. I have two rules in my life. The first is to only kill out of vengeance, and the second thing is to not lie. So, what do you want?
Oh, I thought since we're here, maybe we could grab a bite to eat.
Grab a bite? I'm not that hungry, but if you insist, I guess I could go.
I already made reservations at a restaurant.
What's this? It's so good.
Right? We're in the middle of having fun, but I have something to tell you, just in case.
Is it something disappointing?
Yeah, this was before we joined forces. But while I was tracking you down, I reported to my boss that I recognized you as a victim. Because of that, I need to submit your information in the near future.
Oh, that's it? I don't care. They'll just find out someday. Also, I'm not going to get caught.
Don't be careless. The organization isn't entirely incompetent.
Then why couldn't you guys catch the guys that killed my family?
So, I ended up taking it home that day. Oh, Rob, why don't you calm down a little? He's right. Hey, are you alright, Tim? Maybe you're a bit too drunk. Shut up! You're too popular with women. He's pretty drunk, isn't he? Hey, Tim, drink this water. Are you alright? Let's go to the bathroom, come on.
10 minutes later.
Tim's so slow. Is he still passed out? Yeah. Hey, Eric, would you go check up on him? Yeah, alright. I'm gonna go take a look. I don't know everything about that case, but I know the cops took the investigation very seriously. But it's also true that we never managed to figure out that the culprits were those guys. In the end, someone got their revenge, and the case was closed. It means you're one step ahead.
That story isn't a lie, is it?
Idiot, it's true. Hey, can I ask you one thing?
What is it? Because if it's the type of man I like, you're the exact opposite.
That's not it. What if you break your rule of not killing except for revenge and not lying?
If I break my rule, I'd rather die than do that.
I see. Alright.
Hey, where are you going?
Bathroom.
What's with this guy?
Huh? Hey, Tim, are you okay? What happened? Well, I think our friend got drunk and fell asleep. Get away from the door. What?
However, when Adam smelled a faint odor, he broke down the door of a cubicle. As a result,
He's dead.
there he was, Tim, in a state of utter disarray.
The cause of death was from a heart attack. According to the family, he had a pacemaker implanted in his heart due to a chronic heart condition. Even if it was in the bathroom, a heart attack in a locked cubicle, and even with a pre-existing medical condition, it's a very low probability of a murder case. This is just a simple medical death. That's why they call you useless. Of all people, you were the first to discover it. This is definitely a homicide. When I found the body, there was a really faint but distinct odor, the smell of artificially created carbon monoxide. What the heck? But hold on, I thought carbon monoxide was supposed to be tasteless and odorless. That's right. It's true that carbon monoxide from burning charcoal and other materials is odorless. But when it's formed by synthesizing sulfuric acid and formic acid, it becomes a toxin so simple that it can rob your body of its freedom in exchange for its strong smell. I see. So, someone killed Tim somehow. And the waiter told me that that window, which is open now, is usually closed. Well, it's possible that the culprit opened it for ventilation purposes. However, the cause of death was a heart attack, and the victim was found in a private bathroom. What do you think about this? About that, Matt? We'll think about it from here on out. I believe it was you guys who were having dinner with him. What's your relationship with him? We were high school classmates and used to have dinner here once a month. Why did you choose this restaurant? That's because this is my restaurant. Ugh, I'm gonna be suffering from rumors about people dying in my restaurant. Hey, you don't have to talk like that. You could say that because it's not your concern. Well then, can you tell us what the two of you were doing earlier? When you say what we're doing, as usual, Tim was too drunk. So after I gave him a drink of water, I took him to the bathroom. Then he didn't come back for about 10 minutes. So then I went to go check on him. You kicked the door down. By the way, can I charge for the door repair? Of course. Please send a receipt to Matt. Hey! By the way, did you two know that the victim, Tim, had a pre-existing heart condition? Well, of course I know that, but you seem to suspect us. But even if it was a murder, it's impossible to pin the blame on one of us. There were so many other customers. He's right! Besides, the door was locked, and the cause of death was a heart attack, right? I heard something about carbon monoxide. But even if he didn't die of illness after all, doesn't that mean he tried to take his own life? That is certainly a possibility. Adam, for this one. Huh? He's gone. If I'm guessing right, there it is.
Adam then picked up a plastic bag with a string attached to it.
Now I've completely figured out the plot to make it a locked room. And the culprit is definitely that guy. But is it possible to humanely cause a heart attack?
No, it's not. I can see where you are coming from. But if a heart attack is the cause of death, you can't be sure it was even a murder. You should be more worried about what happens if the police finds out about our relationship. If they find out, we won't be able to find your sister's killer. I'm sorry, but I'm going to leave now, before the police finds me.
Before being found. That's what it's all about.
What are you doing? Come on, let's go.
Idiot, are you sure? If you do that, the murderer you hate so much might get away with it, you know?
Huh? What are you talking about? Have you figured out who did this?
Yeah, the criminal, the method, everything. So, is it true that you figured out who did this, Adam? Not only was the room closed, but the cause of death was a heart attack. I'll sue you if you say anything random about murder. I don't care if you want to sue me, but I'll ask you to do that after I've told you the whole story of this case. What's the whole story? Is it possible to create this situation? The case involves a combination of two tricks. After immobilizing him with carbon monoxide poisoning, they used a certain substance that is part of daily life to cause him to have a heart attack. Don't be ridiculous! We actually stuffed him dead in his cubicle that was locked up tight, didn't we? If the killer caused the carbon monoxide poisoning that left him immobilized, then it's impossible to lock the door from the inside. It can't be done. If you use this thing I just found in the trash can in the bathroom, a bag with a thread attached to it. What's that supposed to do? Not now. Matt, can you come over here for a minute? First of all, as I said earlier, we talked about the fact that carbon monoxide can be synthesized artificially, right? Yeah. You had to synthesize sulfuric acid and formic acid. That's right. The culprit sealed the carbon monoxide gas generated by the technique in a bag.
Adam blew into the bag, inflated it, and placed it in Matt's breast pockets.
He brought this with him and probably placed this bag in the victim's breast pocket while pretending to help Tim. Then they made sure he locked the door with the string under the door. If you pull on the string afterwards, the knot will unravel and the gas in the bag will leak out and be sucked into your mouth with pinpoint accuracy, thereby causing carbon monoxide poisoning. Wow, you're right! Plus, if you pull on the string and take the bag out through the doorway... See? There you go. Then, open the window immediately and ventilate just in case. Carbon monoxide accumulates at the bottom, and the amount seems to have been adjusted considerably, but they were being extra careful. I see. But wait, that means... Yeah. The only person who could have done this is you, Rob, who was with him in the beginning. That can't be! Hey, is it true, Rob? It certainly was an interesting twist. But then what about the cause of death? A heart attack? Well, it just arrived. Adam, I bought the eye drops you asked for. Right, thank you. You used these eye drops. You used a poison called tetrahydrozoline contained in these eye drops, didn't you?
Tetrahydrozoline. It's often found in eye drops because of its vasoconstrictive effect. But if ingested by the mouth in large quantities, it can cause cardiac arrest in a short period of time.
And you're?
I'm just a customer passing through. Sorry to interrupt you at a good time.
This method will definitely affect a person with a heart condition. So, here's the whole incident. You presumably put this poison in the water you gave him just before you carried him to the bathroom. Then, using the trick I mentioned earlier in a closed room, you caused a cardiac arrest and killed him. After that, you returned with a normal face and spent some time chatting with Eric. What do you think? If you still want to make excuses, I'll have someone do a thorough investigation on your actions. That would have resulted in you purchasing a large quantity of eye drops. I can't believe I went this far and ended up being exposed! But why did you... I've had a lot of fights with him because of his drinking problem. But I've forgiven him every time. But you know what? I was having a drink with him last month. and I just couldn't let him get away with what he said. That comment about my experiments being a waste of time and money.
Wow.
I see. So the professional assassin was a girl who survived this crime who grew up. You remembered? Yeah, of course. There's no way I'll forget this incident. After all, the same gang our colleagues belonged to as undercover agents was directly involved. We could have arrested the gang at any time. But we delayed the arrest to seize the timing of the deal in order to round up the illegal drug organization at the same time. Soon after, all the members of the gang, including the undercover agent, were killed by someone. That was the story, wasn't it? That's right. The culprit who destroyed the gang is still unidentified, but they wouldn't have expected this. They thought they were fixing the world. They didn't expect to find justice among them. If the culprit were to discover this fact, they might take their own life under the rules they imposed on themselves. What do you mean? No, I was just talking to myself. But there are so many things in this world we're happier not knowing about, and it makes me laugh. What? There was undercover agents and the gang Carly killed in revenge?
Apparently so. Carly might be shocked if she knew.
Please like and subscribe to our channel to become part of the Kuroniko family. I'll see you in the next video.